Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Acoria Gaming Esports League, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Oh, I'm the usual excited man right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fired up. What has happened in tier 1 has, it got me thinking a lot. And I think there's a lot of things that are going to be happening here, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you guys ready. So, welcome to this beautiful racing league that we have here. This is tier 2 racing league, so I hope you guys are ready for this, and definitely I'm ready. And make sure you do have your drinks and snacks, because you want to stay glued to the screen all the time, so make sure you're doing that all the time. So currently this will be the opportunity, the right opportunity to go and get your snack and you drink, because you want to shy at a 4, and then chillax, have the snack on the side, drink on the other side, glue your eyes to the screen, because you do not want to miss out on the action that we're going to be having here today. And these guys definitely do not disappoint in the action. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the stream, I would like to say very, very welcome, very, very much welcome. If you are coming back as usual, welcome back. Thank you for your continuous support, to say. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Rego, your commentator. I will be taking you through this beautiful action that we'll be receiving here today, and I'm pumped up, and I hope you guys are pumped up. But let me know in the chat, let me know who you're supporting, because today we'll be rocking out the Singapore track, the 90-degree turned track. Everything is like 90-degree turns everywhere. Well, not really everywhere, but most of the corners. It's filled with sharp corners everywhere. Any mistakes, straight into the wall. So might be getting a few safety cars there and there. Yes, thank you very much there, King Alpha. Thank you very much. Good luck to all the drivers. They'll definitely need that luck. But yeah, it's gonna be insanity, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a beautiful time out here, and these guys never do seem to disappoint. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you can stay tuned for awesome streams that are coming up. If you know what to do as usual, please do like, so we can help support the drivers. And please do comment and let us know which driver you're supporting. Right? I would like to know which driver you're supporting. Besides just tuning in and having a look, I would like to know the drivers that you're supporting. So our current driver list will be for today: Druam, G-Funk, Lucius. Oh, no, let me start over again. We have Druam in the Racing Point, G-Funk in the Mercedes, Lucius in the McLaren, Griever, Racing Point, DTA, Renault, and Dolph in the Renault also. The young man has been showing some promising pace. Hopefully his race engineer will be there as usual. Then we have Dragon Slayer in AlphaTauri, Baby in the Williams, the Baby Williams, King Alpha in the Alpha. Right, so hopefully this time around, ladies and gentlemen, King Alpha will be able to complete his race once again. He did complete it last time. Hopefully he'll continue his streak to complete his races, get points. And then we do have Drunken Irish in the house. Drunken man always brings us surprises. And then, but last but not least, we got Dr. Duck, or should you say Duck, in the Williams. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing an 18-minute quali, followed by a 50% race. So that's 31 laps. So this whole entire thing can be a 2-stopper or a 1-stopper, depending on the kind of strategies that these guys want to go for. You could go medium, and soft, medium, soft, medium, soft, medium, medium, soft, hard, medium, hard. But we've noticed that from tier 2 that the medium compound tire tends to be the faster and racier tire, though the softs do, you know, outpace the mediums, but they only last just for a small amount of time. So hopefully, you know, things will be a little bit different, to say. But you know what? It's up to these guys. So it's full on vehicle damage, not simulated, but full, and full setup, dynamic weather. It shouldn't rain. You know, rain always brings up that beautiful side of you know, the cranky side of life, where we have just crashes over crashes over crashes over crashes over crashes, and nobody likes crashes over crashes. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready for this, because I'm definitely ready. I got my snacks ready, got my drinks ready. Let me take a sip right here. Definitely have my drink right here ready. And I hope you guys are ready, because I'm also going to be glued to the screen as much as you guys are going to be glued to the screen. But yeah, do let me know who you're supporting, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, I want to know who you're supporting, you know, so we know that drivers are backed by awesome friends and family members out there, you know. It's always nice to see the people who are supporting our drivers, you know, on the chats. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Because, you know, it's a cool thing, you know. Just put it on the chat there and let us know, who do you support. Alright, so currently the drivers just lining up in the lobby currently, and it seems like we are waiting for something happening here. The one and only and the most powerful, if you can manage your tires, this track favors the mediums than the soft carbon tires. Yes, Acoria, you're correct. It looks like, oh, there we go, Wolf. We're waiting for Wolf. It looks like it does favor soft and mediums. But we have seen people take those mediums all the way to lap 21. So question is, are we going to have somebody try to do that? That is the big question, because we did have one of the drivers take the medium compound tires all the way to lap 21 and then going for softs. I must say, the drinks are tasting real good today, keeping me all warm and fuzzy. But yeah, I don't know, I would go, if I was driving, I would go soft then medium. So take my softs all the way to lap 12. That's if the pace still allows. And then go mediums all the way to lap 31. But it can get quite tricky. It does get quite tricky. You know, not all the time it works out. But we just, ladies and gentlemen, we're just currently waiting for one driver out here to connect properly. He's having a few internet issues, but here we go. He's connected and he's almost ready to rumble. And hopefully things are great for his side, as we are having a few rainy moments out there in South Africa. So you definitely know what happens when it rains. When it rains, the internet runs away, just like Eskom. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, as the guys now just getting ready, we are ready to rumble, and I hope you guys are ready to rumble, because we're gonna be having an insane race right here. So, oh boy, I'm ready. I am ready. Right, so we're gonna start our 18-minute quali. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, here we go. The beautiful Singapore track. It's most probably going to be nighttime as we arrive in Singapore. If we do have any sort of kind of temperatures or kind of weathers, that would be a little bit unfair of Singapore to give us anything else. So it's clear, beautiful black skies. You can most probably see the sun. We can't really see it, but we know definitely we will see. Why am I saying the sun? Oh my word. The moon. Clearly see the sun in pitch black. Here we go. Yes, Jarvis. Let's go, Jarvis. All right, so all right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We will be. Oh, we've already got a few drivers already kicking it out there. There we go. This is Duck deciding to go. One of the drivers just deciding to go for a set of soft compound tires for his initial quali. You most probably discover that some of the tire compounds, which is the mediums, are a little bit on the great side or so. I would want to qualify on mediums before taking softs. Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. You know, because you are right. I mean, if you, I mean, most of the time you're chasing in the beginning, so you can't really utilize the softs as much. So you'd rather play safe on the initial. The initial starting to say. Let me just sort out a few audio things there. Don't want the audio of the game a little bit too loud. So yeah, going towards the end, you want to be there where you are a bit more racier. Definitely Wolf will get this one. I believe in him. Jarvis, I definitely believe in Wolf. What place do you think Wolf will come out, Jarvis? What place? Alright, so here we go. Duck cruising all the way to the first corner. Takes the first corner. He's keeping up a lot of speed there, this young man. Going out really wide, just really losing the back end on the exit right there, and then now going towards the next corner, opens up with a left hander and then goes right, opening up the right turn is real good, going out wide towards the left, helps out to gather a lot of exit speed and just making sure, just bring the car in nicely. Oh, goes out wide, a little bit wide there, misses out in the apex, having to stay off the throttle for a little bit longer. And here we go, gets back onto the power, and let's see how he does now on the little small back straight. And here we go, cruises through 50-meter board, breaks just a bit of a tad touch on the barrier wall right there, but no big issues, no damage, no harm done. Oh, we have one of the drivers who's decided that they're going to be parking off the thing, off the track. You can see, geez, Duck is definitely cruising hard. Okay, so it was King Alpha who parked off on the side. Oh, Duck really now. Oh, no, that is definitely not what he wanted right there. Oh, 5-place grid penalty. How? How is that possible? It doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. I do not understand. A 5-grid penalty for that. Okay. This game is quite strict today, ladies and gentlemen. Jarvis, yes sir, I can only want... Yeah, you only want P1 for the young man. Yeah, yo. Don't put too much pressure on him. Here we go. Provisional pole for Brever right now. Brever is currently holding the fastest lap. It doesn't seem like anyone else is capable of beating his time currently. So he's now on provisional pole for 137.1 now. Followed by Dolph right there for 137.9. And G-Funk with a 138.1. So hopefully this time G-Funk will break the curse of that Mercedes car to finish his race today. He does have real good pace, but he tends to not finish races. That's the only problem we have with that Mercedes of G-Funk, but he does definitely have good pace. Here we go. We have King Alpha. Not really staying true to the racing line so far. That will cost him in the overall scheme of things, as he's not getting good entries and exits, but he is keeping his racing line that he's created nice and tidy so far, to say. Whichever racing line he's deciding to follow goes out wide on the exit rear. It doesn't invalidate. It seems like the game's a little bit lenient on that corner, as you can see right there. King Alpha tags the wall a bit there on the exit. Welcome back, Christian. Yes. Let's go, King Alpha. Yes, King Alpha, you got a lot of support. You better do something. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, will King Alpha find himself in the top 5 positions? Let's see how he does as he cruises through the second sector now, headed towards the last one. Into the last sector. As he cruises now, it looks like he's getting everything right. Ooh, goes out a little bit too deep and goes out wide there. Should have went out a little bit wide towards the exit, towards the entry, then open up the corner to the right and then get into it. But so far, he seems to have recovered a bit. He's on the softer compound tires. This should be able to help him out with a bit of speed. So let's see how he does now as he cruises towards the last corner and manages to keep some speed. He gets himself into 9th position. I'm sure this young man can go out for a bit of more laps and better his time. Goes in too deep. King Alpha is doing something today. He's in the points table today. And let's hope that he definitely does stay in the points table as he is currently right now in 9th place. We've got 10 minutes left of this quali session, and we currently have Griever still in provisional pole for us right now. Yes, let's go, Dolph. So Dolph has given us a real good time right there. Ooh, you can see the young man has gone out for another lap. It looks as he's currently sitting a little bit on that ERS. But he actually is running out of fuel, so he might actually have to go straight into the pits this time. But he does have enough time to go for another lap, so he most probably will be going into the pits right now. He's decided that he's gonna be able to betters his time by a few tenths from a 137.9 to a 137.3. Oh, that's really good. A real nice improvement right there for Dolph. What is he doing? Okay. Well, I wonder why you done that. Having a bit of a moment there, maybe changing a few things, but let's get on board right now with Baby. He's currently on his quali lap as he now rocks through the high speed right and manages to keep it nice and tight, hits that apex quite nicely, opens it up. Ooh, that's real good, looking real fancy right there for Baby. Baby doesn't get a purple but manages to keep it together, gets the first sector right and clips deep into the apex of that right hander. And let's see how he does. Ooh, that does unsettle the carpet. Oh, why did King Alpha retire? Oh no, King Alpha, no. You can't do that to us, young man. You gotta get in. Oh, Baby invalidates his lap right there. Oh my word. And here we are with our drunken Iris. Oh, that's quite strange. Couldn't change the options for a bit there. Drunken Iris just cruising along, gets a purple in the middle sector. Hopefully his first sector has done him quite well. Goes in nicely, just tags. Oh, invalidates his lap. Oh, damn, man. A real good one there for Drunken Irish, but he can still go for another lap once more again and get things right for himself. Right, so here we go now. Drunken is going to try it again. Just goes through on the last corner. Carries out a lot of speed. Keeps the car nice and wide to the right hand. Opens up the first left hand corner. Clips the apex nicely. Stays in third gear. Oh, a little bit too much speed. Hearts into that exit. Could have been a real good exit if he nailed it nicely. Oh, manages to... breaking into that corner is really bad. The only thing you can do is just really give it a slight trail brake and keep it in fourth gear and carry out the speed, but he went straight to third gear, losing out a lot of exit speed right there. Manages to ace that corner after the first sector. And here we go now as he cruises through the second sector. Goes out quite wide, gets back onto the power. It's just a lot of mistakes happening right here. If he's not braking early, he's braking a little bit too late. Hopefully this young man will be able to claim those corners nicely as he's now cruising through the bridge. Gets into, hits. That's a real good cornering right there. Good entry. Good execution going towards the end of that corner and getting a real good exit. Clips in quite deep on that right-hander. I see a lot of drivers going in super deep into the right-hander. That's why they invalidate most of the laps. And here we go now. Manages to keep it together. Just almost using the back end. Getting onto the power nicely. No issues coming from Drunken. Here you see Drunken now leading towards the last few corners. Will he be able to ace? Loses out a bit of speed on the exit there. And here we go now. Almost went out wide, still managed to save it. Invalidates on the last. No, man. Invalidating on that last exit of the last corner. So that is just not acceptable at all. Go Dolph here. Lucius just posting, almost breaking into the 136s there. But he just posted a 137.0. 4-0, so that is a blistering time, just a few tenths off from the other drivers of Griever and Dolph. Dolph is really cracking it out there, I'm sure. Dolph has gone out once again with a set of soft compound tires. He wants to prove that he can do something. He wants to get into it. He's currently in his out lap, and let's have a look and see how Griever is doing so far. He's in the pits, and that's let's see if Betty's going to be able to best his time. Will he be able to get faster lap? Doesn't look like Betty will be doing anything else right now, but let's just stay on board with Dolph right now as the guys are just cruising around the pits and also cruising around for their out laps. I'm sure G-Funk wants to have something to say about those lap times as he's now gone out once again. He knows that he can improve his time. He can get into the top 5 definitely. So let's stay on board right here with Dolph. Will he be able to get himself a pole position? 3/10 could happen, almost a split decision time, and you can gain those 3/10. It's just really nailing those corners right the whole entire time. So let's get on board with Dolph right now as it cruises through the last few corners, goes underneath the structure. Looks like a bridge. Yes, it is a bridge. And then the next bridge. There's a lot of bridges out here. Here we go. Cruises through. Second last corner now. Gathers a lot of speed now. Will he ace the last corner to carry out more speed? Just backs off the throttle. Gets back onto it again. And then here we go now. Pit straight. Opens up the left-hander nicely. Clips the apex a little bit. Just doesn't manage to clip much of it, but stays in second gear to get a real good exit. Stays on the racing line quite well. Opens up this right hander by going out wide to the left, and here we go. Fourth gear. Could have gotten onto the power a little bit earlier, but decides to play it a little bit safe to avoid knocking himself straight into the exit of that wall. And here we go now. Just really nicely done on that apex on that left hander. And we now the first sector is completed now. He's cruising. Oh, that looked so close. It looked like he was going to hit the wall there. So this young man is really proving to be a worthy opponent on the leaderboard right here. He's a new guy in the league and he's proving something else, that he wants to grind. He wants to be right at the top. Ooh, purple in the middle sector. So he's nailing this right. He should be able to get it right if he gets this last sector right. Here we go. Changes down to second gear, manages to get a real good exit, going through underneath the grandstand actually right there, then going towards the bridge, takes the right hander, keeps it nice and clean, going a little bit deep on that right hander, now exits to the second last corner and then goes towards the last corner, keeps the speed going, backed off a little bit too much and manages to take pole, provisional pole for himself right there. 2 minutes left of this quali session, goes into the sub-sevens and gets himself a 136.8. That's after a short-lived provisional pole for G-Funk for 136.9. I must say the top 3 positions or the top 5 or top 4 positions will be quite a tight race to see today, so I'm hoping you guys will be glued to your screen. Make sure you have those snacks, you have the drinks, because you do not want to be looking at something else when this race is going on. There we go, Baby's back out there again. And Drunken is actually trying it again with that set of medium compound tires. I wonder what Drunken is. Drunken is right behind Baby. So we'll just stay on board right here with Baby. Will Baby be able to get himself a top 3 spot? He's got a full second to improve on to try and get himself into the top 3 positions, ladies and gentlemen. Will Baby be able to get this right? As we all know, Baby is more than capable of doing this now. He just needs to stay nice and calm, composed, and here we go. Last corner. Now cruises towards the last corner now. Enters in, keeps the speed going. Nicely done right there for this young man. As he now opens up the first left and it goes out a little bit wide towards the right. Ooh, got onto the brakes a little bit too much there, but did manage to carry out a bit of real good speed and good exit as. Oh, and here we go right now. Oh, invalidates, goes out a little bit too wide to open up that right hander. Oh, Baby's gonna have to try that once more again. Here we go now. We're back on board now with Drunken Irish. Drunken Irish now going through the first few corners now. Keeping it nice and tidy this time around. Medium compound tires. Staying really wide and then opens it up nicely. I see it real nicely done there with those medium compound tires. You can do that in 4th gear if you got the soft compound tires. Even in 4th gear with the mediums you can also do it, but it's a little bit tricky, I must say. Oh boy. And that concludes the quali session, and we can see now King of Drunken Irish actually has the last few pushes to do now. Will he be able to get himself a good position? Oh, came in a little bit too hot. Manages to go get it back again. Goes out to a little bit wide, braking nice and early. There we go. Gets back onto the power a little bit then, and gets onto the power once again. Gets into DRS, goes down the back straight. DRS on. Approaches this coming up corner, right hander, nicely done, doesn't keep it going wide. He could have gotten onto the power a little bit earlier, but then he doesn't keep it there. But let's see now, opens up the corner, goes out a little bit wide, there we go, and then gets onto the throttle, back at it again. Keep it nice and cool, under the grandstands he goes, and there we go, nicely done. Trail breaks into it, and there we go now. Will this young man be able to get himself into the top 10 positions now this time? And yeah, he's cruising towards the last corner. Oh, he could have managed to get a real good time. And there we go, 6th place position for Drunken Irish. Finally gets himself a good position this time around. Oh, he's been having a real rough season, ladies and gentlemen, this young man, and now he's right there. The only thing he needs to do right now is just to finish the race. Yeah, look, Dolph put some damage on his car. At the end of the thing, at the end of the lap that he done. So I don't know if any other damage prior to that, though, I must say. Not sure. But will be quite interesting. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, that now concludes our quali session. And I'm sure you guys are excited for the race, because this is going to be one beautiful race that we're going to have right here. And as we can see... Oh, PC restarted. Yeah. Wolf, you better get back on board as soon as possible, young man. Because we need you on the grid. We need you on the grid. We need to be racing. Right, ladies and gentlemen, and that's how the grid looks today. We do have Lucius, who's going to be starting at pole position, followed by Dolph in second place position. So this is a battle between the McLaren and the Reynolds. And then we got the Mercedes of G-Funk in third place position. Griever in fourth place, Racing Points right there. So it's a variety of manufacturers up there at the top. Baby also in the Williams. Haas in sixth place position. Then we got the Reynolds of DTA. This is he's been quite consistent, this young man, on his quali. He's always around about in the midfield. And then we got the Drum, Racing Point, and Dragon Slayer, 9th place position. King Alpha, 10th. And then we have Dr. Duck. I wonder what happened to Dr. Duck. I usually see him up there, you know. I wonder what's going on with Dr. Duck. Is he not feeling himself today, or what's going on? You know, yeah, I know that drivers have bad days there and there, but come on, Dr. Duck. Duck, you can do something out there, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, welcome to the Acoria Gaming Racing League. This is going to be the Tier 2 Racing League that you'll be watching, and we are on the Singapore Grand Prix. So, it's a night race. Looks beautiful. Beautiful. Just should I say orange reddish moon that's out there. You'll get to see it, but yeah, I'll let you guys know when I do see it. But yeah, this track is just a concrete jungle, ladies and gentlemen. A street track of note. Shreds a few tires there and there, but definitely what it'll take away from a racer is his confidence when you hit that wall for a little small stupid mistake. And here we go, he's about to start the race. Who's going to manage to get a real good start right there? Now the races are off, and here we go. Now so far looks fairly equal. The back of the field, ooh, the Reynolds just managed to punch through, and oh, there we go. We're looking real good so far with the guys. We've got side by side Reynolds and an AlphaTauri. That is DTA. He was just managing to move along. And then we got Dragon Slayer right behind there. So far, we've had a real good clean getaway from these tier 2 guys. Oh, we've got one driver already trying to have a look at the next driver. But then now we do see that Lucius might be falling under. Oh, a bit of a bump there from Griever, oh my word. Now Griever's lost the position to Baby after that bit of an incident right there. Hopefully that didn't cost the guys over too much. You can see that G-Funk has got a lot of damage right there now. Oh, going into the next corner. This is going to really punish G-Funk for a bit there. Hopefully the guys will get things right, but then we can see other drivers are trying and see if they can sneak a move. Oh, the Racing Point tries to go around the outside, but just gets the door closed and shut on him. But now that backs him up against other drivers, and now we got DTA in the Reynolds has made up a few places. Definitely DTA is driving it nice and safely, but just managing to take those places away. But at the back, we got side by side of the Reynolds, Drum and the Haas of Drunken Irish. Drunken Irish falling off the field there. Oh, come on, Drunken, get back into the spirit right there, young man. You can definitely do this. But now we do have our racing leader, Dolph, now just cruising away from everybody else. And let's go. Now we do have, there we go, G-Funk goes straight into the pits. And he's now going to lose out and place him. But that's quite interesting right there. There's a race happening up at the top. You can see Griever wants to make a move on DTA. DTA has been cruising nicely throughout the field. No contact whatsoever. Just having a real good leisurely stroll through the grid and getting a lot of points and positions. But let's see how this is going to work out for the young man now. And we do see there's other guys trying to make moves also. But now Griever will definitely want to make a move right there. Just, yeet. definitely. Oh, that's gonna be quite a pain right there, as Baby was just a person who's got into a collateral damage right there. Oh, DTA just hunting Baby, trying to break late so he can avoid that overtake from King Alpha. But now we do have King Alpha now right in front, and was it Baby who wanted to take a cruise right there? But then you can see we have a bit of damage happening here. Oh, Baby and Dr. Duck will have to definitely pit. Oh, we got another driver out there. Oof. DTA struggling after getting that bit of damage right there. He was cruising so nicely throughout the field, and now he's just struggling to gather himself and pick himself up once again. There we go. Lucius getting the fastest time, a 1:42.5. Oh, that is going to be quite painful right there for DTA, as he was cruising along the field without any issues, and that just had to happen, trying to defend, pushed a little bit too hard, and that's what happened. Right, so we got two drivers going into the field right now. Now the battle will be coming up between Lucius and Dolph. Dolph is just cruised away a bit there. Lucius didn't manage to get a real good sector 1. It looked like he was really close, but a bit of a lockup going into that corner right there. But we can see Lucius is definitely gaining a bit of momentum and pace towards Dolph now. Question is Dolph good at defending? We definitely know that Dolph has the pace, but we're not sure on his defending skills. This is going to be quite interesting right here. As you can see, King Alpha is in a little bit of pressure right here. Hey, almost saw something happen between these two guys right here who are leading us. Lucius now is getting himself close to Dolph now. Dolph just needs a real good pull away out of that last corner. Should be able to keep away from Lucius, but you can see Lucius now gaining slightly now. And there we go. Move. It's going to happen. Will it happen? Lucius tries to see. Nothing. A little bit too late on that one right there. So it's going to have to wait for the second DRS straight to get it right now. Let's get going once more again. Dolph now having to try and defend. He's trying to keep Lucius away. Lucius keeping himself really close now. Lucius has got DRS. Dolph managed to get a real good exit out of the corner, but Lucius having to sit right in that second place position just with DRS. But now Dolph is using so much of his DRS. By the time Lucius catches up to him, it's gonna spell disaster for him. And now here we go now. King Alpha seems to be struggling badly with pace. Will he do something a little bit different this time around? We do know that his racing line is a little bit jagged, unfortunately. It's not what you would like to see from him, and definitely can get out a lot of speed. He just needs to get a lot of confidence and just not think about hitting those walls as time goes. Looks like Lucius had a bit of a moment there as he's losing out the interval times between him and Dolph. Definitely Druam is going to be able to make a move on King Alpha in the next 2 laps now. Or should I say the next coming lap, almost going straight into the wall right there for Druam. Druam, yes, that was a huge lockup. That was so close. He managed to save the car from actually going into the wall. Nicely done from Druam right there. Oh, it looks like Druam, after having that bit of oopsie now, is just a little bit shaken up. Just losing out a little bit on pace now. Getting back into it looks, once again, but then doesn't get DRS this time around. Now, will he be able to get himself closer in this few beginning laps of this, beginning corners of this of this lap around the Singapore track. Managed to nail them right, stays nice and close, manages to get a good entry and exit into that high-speed right-hander now. Here we go, the attack side by side now. Ooh, no defense or whatsoever coming from King Alpha. Drum came with outright pressure and speed and managed to, really nice now. GTA gets a 1.42005 fastest time right there. Nicely done for the young man in 10th place position with a set of new soft compound tires. He's looking real fresh, that young man there. Oh, looks like King Alpha can't make a comeback from this right now. As we can see, Drum is just managing to pull away slightly on each and every corner. This is looking real great for Drum now. Will Drum make sure that he gets himself into the top 3 positions? We do have Dragon Slayer rolling with the medium compound tires. He'll be able to go for a longer stint than the soft compound tire. So, the question is, will Drone be able to make a good choice when it comes to his pit strategy? But now the battle comes back up again between Dolph and Lucius. Lucius is playing the patient game. Dolph is using a lot of his ERS currently. Lucius now should be within attack range right now. Gets onto the ERS a little bit and backs off. Notices that Dolph has managed to get a real good exit, but Dolph is sitting on that ERS nicely there, keeping Lucius away. But Lucius now is just playing that mind games, patiently waiting to see if Dolph will make a mistake. But the thing is, when you're following, it's a little bit harder to keep things going. Now here we go. Alicia, no, okay, I hear you, Alicia. Drum for podium. Yes, Drum for podium, I would say. He'll definitely get in there. Hopefully his strategy will be right. Here we go now. Wolf joining right back in. We'll be able to take over his car. He's in 6th place position. And let's see how this is rocking up. Oh, that middle sector. That's where Dolph is getting that advantage. It looks like Lucius is failing to get real good times in the middle sector, but gets himself really close in the first and second sector, well, first and last sector to say, ladies and gentlemen. But this is going to be an epic battle there that we're going to see between these two drivers. As you can see now, the times are getting closer and closer. We do see that Wolf's AI is getting closer and closer to his teammate, and both of them go straight into the pits, so it looks like they're going to be doing a 2-stopper. So, this will be soft, medium, medium. Okay, so McLaren goes softs, goes mediums, and then we see Dolph also goes mediums. There we go, Dragon Slayer cruises by, Drum cruises by. Will they be able to get that right? Here we go now, here we go, as in now the guy resumes back. Lucius still managing to stay right behind Dolph now. Now, question is, who can get their tires lit up right from the start? And we can see right here, Dolph is actually quite close to Wolf. He should be getting DRS. There we go. Oh, it doesn't get DRS. Oh, unfortunately, through the detection zone, he was not close enough. Okay, as you can see right there, ladies and gentlemen, we do have Wolf who's disconnected currently. Oh, yellow flags in sector 1. Oh, virtual safety car. The wishes to overtake Dolphin. Yep, Hyporium, I 100% agree with you right there. Yeah, he definitely needs to play the waiting game. There's no need. I mean, if you look at both drivers, their pace is pretty much similar. Maybe Lucius might outpace Dolph a little bit. But yeah, for now, I think Lucius needs to play the waiting game for now. Alright, so here we go now. As the times are rolling in, Lucius still managing to stay up there. Baby DNFs from the session, crashes out spectacularly in Sector 1, and only just giving us a virtual safety car. So now, what's going to happen between our two race leaders right here? They're back at it once more, once again. We still do have Dragon Slayer and Droom still yet to pit. So now, question is, will Droom carry on all the way? Take the tires, those soft compound tires, take them all the way to lap 12, maybe, most probably, and then manage to get onto the mediums and then go all the way home. That's going to be an interesting one that we're going to have to wait and see between the two drivers. But you can see right there, Droom must have made a bit of a mistake there, and he's losing out a lot on the gap between him and Dragon Slayer. But now we do see the two race leaders now just creeping up slowly to Droom and Dragon Slayer. They definitely are catching up with a bit of their pace that they have there with them. So they are currently the two fastest drivers that we have in the field. Nobody else is really proven to have the same pace as much, but also we do have Droom who's also pushing in the meantime. He's trying his best to make sure that he can square up. It looks like Dragon Slayer now must have made a mistake. Droom goes side by side with Dragon Slayer, manages to take an overtake now, and he's just going to go straight into the pits and manages to to overtake Dragon Slayer. Droom manages to overtake Dragon Slayer right there for a bit. That's quite interesting. Oof, that is quite an interesting one right there. Now here we go, the waiting game of Lucius. Lucius the waiter. Will he be able to get any brownie points towards the end? We definitely can see Dolph is just comfortable with the pace that he does have right now. Dolph is definitely sitting a lot on his ERS most of the time. Ooh, Lucius gets a purple on the first sector. That's looking quite great for Lucius. And I would assume that he might be taking the fastest time. Hopefully. Yes, the difference between these two guys is just quite interesting. It's just a small amount of difference between these two guys of Lucius and Droom. Their paces are quite, it's like so minutely different. It's just a small difference between the two drivers, but you can see right there, as you're looking at the gap between the two drivers, Lucius is definitely losing out in the middle sector. Dolph has definitely got some edge in that middle sector. That's where he manages to pull away all the time. But now we're about to overlap Dr. Duck. Dr. Duck needs to pull up his pace right there and get things right for himself. But there we go, Lucius just really ruining his cornering right there, going in a little bit wide underneath the grandstands. And then there we go now, as we're cruising past the start finish, Dolph gets the fastest time. Oh, Lucius just really ruined his lap right in the last two sectors. He would have had that fastest time for himself, but there we go. Dolph is just definitely proving to have a lot of dominance, but actually we're seeing right here, this is a battle that's going to be coming up right now. Wolf is back in it now. Is Wolf going to be able to take on Dragon Slayer? Oh, Dragon Slayer seems to be struggling going through that last corner now. As you can see, Wolf is on a set of sorry there, ladies and gentlemen. A bit of a choking moment. Oh, bit of a shake up there coming out of the exit. And still manages to come by side towards the corner, managing to be side by side with him, taking that inside line and keeping that position to himself. Oh, that's a real beautiful overtake there coming from for coming from Wolf there. That looked real good. A clean overtake, not too much drama whatsoever, but it's definitely a nicely done overtake coming from Wolf. Wow, looked beautiful. Right, so between the race leader and little Dr. Duck retires from the session. Oof. I wonder what has happened there to the young man. Looks like in Sector 3 he retired. That was right after the double right-hander going underneath the bridge. So, yeah, definitely not what he had wanted there. But we can see now Dragon Slayer is trying to push back at Wolf. Wolf managed to go past Dragon Slayer during this lap. And now Dragon Slayer wants his position back. Will Dragon Slayer will be able to get some true pace out of this car and squeeze out a bit of more speed so he can catch up to Wolf. Wolf is still rocking up there in 2nd and 7th place. No issues whatsoever. It's quite interesting that we're seeing Lucius now is currently losing his pace. The more laps we go through, it seems like he's just dropping his pace a bit there. I wonder what's going on. Did he get a bit of damage or something? Looks like everything is fine. His wing looks okay. But Dolph is quite consistent so far, not deviating from his racing line, keeping everything correct. Right there, looking at him. He's opening up that left-hander, just going out a little bit wide towards the right. Oops. Might have had a bit of a moment right there, as you can see. Drew might have had a bit of an interesting timeout, as he is currently right there on the edge of being overtaken by Wolf. Wolf has gotten so close almost instantly, so it looks like Drum had an oopsie moment in the middle sector now. Let's see how this is going to work out for Wolf now. Wolf is going to be able to get some DRS. Nice and smooth through the last corner, managing everything nicely. Gets that DRS now. Uses a little bit of that DRS. King Alpha getting a 3-second penalty for Wolf just goes out wide. That's definitely going to hurt him a little bit now there. Looks like Drum is just somewhat struggling a little bit there on the pace side. Drum, we were just hoping to see him with a lot of pace, but it looks like he's just dropped down as soon as he got onto the hard compound tires. Maybe he's not feeling the setup of that hard compound tire. It's not working. The temperature's in properly. Maybe we'll never know. But we'll just have to wait and see now. Will Drum be able to defend his position from Wolf? Wolf just needs to keep growing at this rate, and he'll be able to take the position away from Drum. As you can see right here, Drum is just hitting those apexes nicely. Got a bit and piece there. Real close for Wolf there. Getting a little bit too excited. The only thing he needs to do is just be a little bit patient, just to get himself really close. But then we do have Griever getting himself really close to Drunken. This is going to be interesting. We've got two battles going on here. Both racing points under, one racing point under a bit of pressure, and the other racing points putting pressure. This is going to be interesting right here. We'll try to keep glued on there we go. Drunken goes into the pits. And it looks like Griever carries on. But now will Wolf be able to get himself close? He still will be able to be within that DRS range. Just loses out on that exit a bit there. 1/10 down on the exit. But gets that DRS just to recover that 10th down a bit. Goes out a little bit wide, keeps it together, and gets himself nice and close to Drum. Drum is definitely struggling a bit on the entries there. Oh, Wolf could have gotten onto the power a whole lot sooner, but he's using that DRS quite a lot, and you can see now Droom has ran out of ERS now, so this is going to be quite tricky for Droom now. He's not going to have any real true speed on the straights with that ERS that has run out now. He won't be able to keep Wolf away. But here we go now, Wolf coming right at it again, just coming back. Here we go, keeping it nice and tidy, close by, no issues or whatsoever, being patient. Now will Wolf be able to get a good exit out of this corner? There will be a bit of DRS for him. Let's see, gets onto the power, and Wolf manages to outpace him out of that exit there. The only thing that Wolf is going to have to do now is just keep his nose of his car right behind Droom's car right there. As you can see, Wolf is just trying to stay on that racing line to try and take advantage of it. As you can see, it is definitely helping out. Droom is not taking the racing line, losing out on speed throughout the corners as Wolf gets close, and Wolf is just having to back off all the time. Wolf cuts through, that is quite deep. Oh, Wolf would have had a real good exit out of that one right there. Oh, backing off quite a lot on that last corner. Oh, that's definitely where Droom is managing to keep it together for himself. As you can see, the difference between the race leader and Lucius keeps growing slowly but surely. A few tenths there and there. Looks like Lucius is lost interest on overtaking Dolph. Hopefully Dolph can bring it home, just keeping it all the way the same. But here we go now, the battle between number 6 and 7. Oh, Wolf decides to try for a dive, and they now respectively go through the corner, deciding to take that dive once again, side by side into another corner. Gee whiz, some real true perfection between these two guys. And that's looking real clean right there. That's the kind of racing that you want to see all the time. Quite a lot of respect between the two drivers going through the corners, or making sure they keep a bit of space between each other. And definitely would like to see more of that kind of action now. Now, question is now, can Droom bring it back up again? You can see now Wolf will try to get back onto that ERS and try to keep away from Droom, but Droom will have that DRS for himself, getting himself really close there. So that's looking quite smooth, but then it looks like Wolf is just managing to peel away a bit on each and every corner. So it looks like definitely Wolf is got more pace. Oh, King Alpha gets a 3-second penalty. The battle between those between Drunken and King Alpha for penalties continues, as we can see right there. King Alpha's got 12 penalties compared to Drunk and Irish with 3 penalties. Right, so we have our race leader right here, Dolph, just rocking out there, no issues whatsoever. Just a little bit of a chilled moment for this young man so far. He's going to be able to take those medium compound tires quite far, if I'm not mistaken, all the way till the end of the race. Well, that's if he wants to do that, or is he going to go for another pit stop and go for a set of soft compound tires? You'll never know. We'll just have to wait and see and find out how it rocks up. But here we go now. Lucius definitely losing out on pace. Hopefully this young man will be able to righten up things and get back into pace. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are now 16 laps into this race, and so far we've had a real clean getaway from the first lap, and a few things that have just happened during the course of the race, and now we've only have 2 drivers which have DNF'd, both from the Williams team, which is Duck and Baby, and definitely the Williams team just was not feeling the car today and just have to DNF for the race. But we do have currently our race leader, who is Dolph right here in the Renault. Followed right behind in second place position, we do have Lucius in the McLaren. Oh, this is quite interesting right here. So we do have a Drunken Irish now getting himself really close to King Alpha. I wonder, oh, that's an interesting racing line there as King Alpha tags the wall on the exit. Drunken Irish will be able to take on King Alpha now. Drunken Irish goes around. He wants to take the outside and manages to stay on the racing line, and looks like, oh no, King Alpha just not going back onto the racing line. Just cost him a little bit there, but it looks like Drunken Irish almost went into the wall and having to back off and go through the wall, go through the corner a little bit slower than usual. That should allow King Alpha to make a comeback once more again. As you can see, as they're cruising through, oh, King Alpha stays onto the brakes a little bit too much right there. Let's get an onboard right here from King Alpha. Oh, that exit for Drunken Irish is real good and tasty, managing to pull off a few tenths out of the corner. Oh, that's a blistering exit right there, which helped Drunken Irish to keep away from King Alpha. Whoa. We have a Racing Point, which had a bit of a moment there. Yeah, that looked a little bit suspicious right there. Whoa, who's that? Oh, D2A just punting straight into the corner underneath the grandstands. Oh, that entry really would punish you if you didn't get it right now. Looks like DTA will have to go straight into the pits now. Go for another set of medium compound tires for himself for now. So hopefully he'll go for that set. Otherwise he's going to go for a set of hards, because the softs will not make it all the way till the end. Oh, goes for a set of hard compound tires. I'm sure he had another set of mediums right there, this young man. But hey, you'll never know. He could have went for a set of mediums at some point, besides the ones that he was on right now. So that's another yellow. And oh, King Alpha spun out there. Oh, that's definitely gonna hurt for him, as we have the safety car. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. This should refresh the race a little bit right now. So the question is, are we gonna have the race leaders go into the pits? We do have G-Funk going into the pits, goes out for a set of medium compound tires. This safety car has definitely helped out G-Funk in the Mercedes. Gets his wing replaced, no issues. Oh, that is so unfortunate for the other drivers up top now, which is our race leaders who have just went past. Now this allows G-Funk to have a little bit of a racier race than anyone else out there, because he does have similar pace to the other guys up top, but it doesn't have the outright pace to beat them though so far. Hopefully he'll be able to get things right. As you can see right there, people are going straight in for a set of medium compound tires, which is the right choice for now when we restart the safety car. But now it looks like Dragon Slayer, oh, what is Dragon Slayer doing? Dragon Slayer deciding to stay out with that set of hard compound tires. It's a bad idea. He could have went into the pits for a set of softs. I mean, that's what everybody's doing, and we're seeing two drivers go out for a set of hard compound tires. It looks like definitely King Alpha seems to have ran out of a set of medium compound tires right there. But let's see how it goes as we are rocking it up here. We do have the safety car. Okay, we have the safety car, which is on now. King Alpha cruises by it, allowing him to go past. It's just waiting for our race leaders. Our race leaders now went straight into the pits. Oh. We do see Dragon Slayer should be able to take third place position if he does pit. So this should work out quite well for him, as he will get that position quite easily now. That's actually, the safety car has actually worked for him. I mean, he's got 50, oh wait, no, he's got 58 seconds to the leader. Oh, damn, I thought it was 58 seconds to the driver behind him, but that is 58 seconds to the leader. That's going to be unfortunate, as Dragon Slayer will be dropping down the field, and we will be having this race under safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so let's go, chat. Let's go, my viewers. Let's go now. Let me know what's gonna happen after the safety car. Are we gonna get an overtake from Lucius? Lucius seemed to be losing out on pace. I don't know, maybe he was not liking those medium compound tires at some points, but he seemed to be losing pace. But are we gonna see something happen between Lucius and Dolph? A lot of penalties being dished out for these drivers as they try to scurry up to make sure they can meet up with the safety car. The safety car will still be out for another lap. I got no idea why these guys are just rushing to get those track limits going right there. It's a good one. That is a real good one right there. Yes, there are possibilities. There are definitely possibilities like that. So yeah, Griever just needs to be patient. That's all he needs to do. He needs to play the patient game right now. Yeah, look, that is correct. That is correct. But the thing is, now he's gonna have a set of soft compound tires that will be quite old towards the end. I don't know how racy they'll be after 8 laps. So you'll have that advantage, but yeah, it's going to be quite an interesting one. Rather play the level game than actually try go for a risky move of having a different set of tires, which, you know, it definitely can work. How many TJ? This is the first safety car, believe it or not. And here we go. Now this should be the last lap with the safety car, and GTA should be able to catch up to the guys. We do see Drunken has gone into the pit. I hope he's going for a set of medium compound tires. Or actually, no, Drunken is going to go for a set of softs. Wolf gets a 5-second penalty for colliding with G-Funk. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully nobody lost a wing during that collision. There we go. Drunken definitely done it. Goes out for a set of soft compound tires. He should be able to definitely catch up to the safety car before it finishes off in that middle sector. So he's already gained up to the rest of the pack. But this, oh, what a stunning view here, ladies and gentlemen. Never knew this game could really give us such a beautiful view. We just need a bit of smoke there and there. You know, that would look real great, don't you think? Right, so ladies and gentlemen, as now we're about to let us race once more again. We are still currently on the safety car, and the safety car is going in on this lap. And we currently have Dolph leading us right now, followed by Lucius. The battle has been going on for a while. Dolph managing to pull out a bit of pace away from Lucius. But now, after the safety car, this will be an interesting game, as now everybody's got a softer set of tires. I mean, pardon me, a fresher set of tires. Griever in third place position. Griever has this opportunity to go for it. No, I looked at that. It doesn't make any sense how Wolf is all the way up top. Alicia. Oh! King Alpha, what was he doing? No! King Alpha just ruined his race. Gets damage. Oh, during. Oh, we have a bit of a scuffle going on here. Here we go. There we go. Into the first turn. The first dive goes on. Lucius takes advantage of that. And we can see right there, Griever also wants to have a look. Oh, a bit of a tag there for Griever. But now Wolf takes advantage of that one right there. Now Wolf also wants to make an advantage on taking advantage of Dolph right now. Dolph just having a terrible exit. Dolph didn't get those tires right. He warmed up, and now Lucius has managed to be up in front. And I can see right here, I'm telling you 100%, Dragon Slayer is getting in there. Griever, oh, we've got a yellow in the second sector, and we do have Duty A, who just had a bit of an oopsie moment right here, but the battle is on now. We do see Wolf is getting really close. Wolf just needs to play the patient game now, just to line up the car nicely. And we can see now the drivers are getting quite feisty and racy. They want to make moves. They want to go for this right now, right there. And they do not want... Ooh, we had a driver lose his wing right there. Lucius, well, G-Funk didn't lose a wing during that. It didn't make any sense. So Wolf was all the way up top. Oh, Dolph! What happened to Dolph Ray? He must have locked up. He must have locked up. Oh no. He must have locked up, knocked the wall. Oh, jeez, after working so hard. Oh no. Oh, that's going to be really rough right there. Now we've got Lucius up. Oh, gee whiz. Quite a long exit right there coming from Wolf there. Just actually even committing to it. Wolf has no end plates. That's what it explains that exit right there. Wolf would have to go pit right now. If I were Wolf, I'll go right now into the pits, or just keep dropping off there. I mean, you just really need to finish the race right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you need to do. But Wolf seems to be going for the instinct of just staying on the track. We've got the side-by-side action of Griever and G-Funk right there. G-Funk managing to Griever just managing to finish that position. But oh, looks like Oh! No, 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 no. It looks like that overtake happened and they tagged. They definitely tagged, and we see a driver also lost on the side, which is King Alpha. This safety car has definitely caused a lot of chaos for these drivers, and it was quite a nice steady race that we were having, but this is not looking so great. But we do have Wolf, who's quite feisty. He wants to make a position up right now. If Dragon Slayer carries on, things will look great for him, and he'll be able to stay away from Wolf now. But let's actually have a look at the penalties now. Oh! Dragon Slayer gets a drive-through penalty, does not adhere to VSC conditions. Oh, that's going to be quite a painful one right there, as he will tumble down all the way to most probably 8th position. That's going to be terrible. But right here, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Drunken in action. 5th place position for Drunken. We got driver going straight into... Oh, that's... Why is Wolf? Oh, Wolf has got a wing. A broken wing. So Wolf is taking advantage of the fact that one of the drivers is going in for a drive-through penalty. Yeah, definitely going straight into the pits. That broken wing could end up catastrophically causing other drivers to lose a wing when they do overtake through corners, because as that car will go out wide during the corners. But this has been an interesting one right here. Now we do have okay, that's an interesting view there. We do have Drunken now chasing down Griever, but then now, okay, so Griever is actually clean for once in his lifetime. Okay, cool, that's quite interesting. Griever no penalty points this time. That's quite interesting. Alright, so now we can see now a lot of soft compound tires are coming out. Wolf now managing to come out of the pits in 5th place position, which is real good for the young man right there, as he's going to manage to bring the car back. Oh, Drunken now just needs to hang on for dear life for this 3rd place position now. Dragon Slayer won't be able to catch up to Drunken, definitely, but now Drunken cannot make a move on Griever. I mean, he's got so many penalties, 6-second penalties. The only thing that Drunken needs to do is to stay nice and close to Griever and stay away from Dragon Slayer. But Dragon Slayer is 19 seconds away, so if I'm not mistaken, Drunken just needs to bring the car home. He'll be able to be in the top 3 positions. This is looking real great for Drunken. For once in his life, finishes a race, gets a lacquer top 3 finish. So this is looking real great for Drunken. Now, the other drivers are now just pushing on. Now, question is, who's going to get the fastest time between these drivers right here? So we do know that Dolph has got the capabilities of actually posting a fast time. So we'll most probably be getting a time from Dolph, but also we do have Drum and G-Funk who can do the same thing. So we're going to have to wait and see now as these guys are cruising through. There we go. First sector. Oh, that's the middle sector. Middle sector for G-Funk, purple. So we'll start seeing those times rolling in just now, ladies and gentlemen, as the guys are about to rock and roll with the soft compound tires. There we go. DTA at 140.3. A stunning time coming from the young lad right there. And let's see how this works out now as the drivers are starting to roll right through the start finish. Oh, a bit of a tag there for G-Funk on the wall, but keeps the car nice and tidy. So far it looks like he's only managed to get those tires nice and lit up on that last sector, so they're only now alive. So hopefully these guys will be able to make up some real good times that we're gonna get to see right here. Now let's see Dolph right here. Dolph is still cruising along. I don't know if he's really trying to push for the fastest time so far. It's just a competition between the soft compound drivers to push for the fastest time. Oh, DTA gets a 3-second penalty. Oh, whoa. That is a problem there. That is a problem. That is a problem. So now DTA will be losing the position to Dolph. Now Dolph just needs to get some clear air and just make a clean overtake, and everything is going to look great for the young lad, as definitely both of them are in the Reynolds, so they'll most probably do a switcheroo on the next coming few corners without any resistance. And here we go, Wolf, a 138.9. Jeez, these guys are really flying. Oh, man, G-Funk needs to really get himself right. Oh, no. Oh, G-Funk. Oh, no. Well, he does have 9th place position, so he's got a... What tires is put? Okay, so he's got another set of soft compound tires. Puts those on. He should be able to try another lap once again to get the fastest time. But currently, Wolf is holding that fastest time so far. So let's actually do this. As you can see, the drivers are still far apart from each other, and there won't be anyone catching up to anyone so far. But let's have a look and see. The fastest time currently is held by Wolf, and he's got a 138.906. So now, who's capable of doing that? Who's capable of taking that fastest time? Dolph is capable of doing it, definitely. And there we go. We're already seeing some magic happening right here. For Dolph, as he's now cruised through the middle sector. He's real good in the middle sector. Oh boy, this is going to be quite an interesting one right here. Ice ring. TJ, an ice ring. Interesting. And here we go. Will Dolph be able to? Nope. Dolph doesn't post the fastest time. Come on, gentlemen. Who's going to take that fastest time away from Wolf? Wolf has just cruised along with that fastest time, managing to keep things right for himself. This is looking real great for Wolf so far. Actually, this is quite interesting here. Oh, okay. So, Dragon Slayer and Irish have the same amount of times. I was about to say this is quite interesting as I'm seeing that Dragon Slayer is starting to catch up to Irish. Yes, the time, well, the gap between the two drivers is quite a long distance gap to say, and yeah, we're seeing a bit of positivity because I know Irish tends to have a lot of penalties, but now looks like Irish has definitely calmed down. He's gonna bring the car back home, just relax and just not push too hard. But now this is quite interesting. So we do have Duty A who's catching up. Ooh, to throw him, but then Duty A's got a 6-second penalty. That is definitely not gonna cut it out for him. G-Funk, fastest lap. Let's see. Yep. First sector, purple. Sector 2 rolling. Sector 2 still rolling. Let's see if you're right, Alicia. Oh, somebody has binned it. And a double. Ooh, just there at the grandstand. Somebody just went straight into that little corner at the grandstand. Could be Duty A. Or Dolph. Alright, here we go now. As he waits for that fastest lap coming from G-Funk. Will G-Funk be able to take the lap away from Wolf? Oh, a bit of a touch there from that apex. Oh boy. Crosses right through. Let's see. Will G-Funk be able to take this away? Will G-Funk deny? Oh, just narrowly misses out on it. Nice try from G-Funk. Oh, just a second away. That could have worked out well for G-Funk. Oh, this is interesting. Wolf is going to be able to take a position away And, Dragon Slayer does have, Oh, Wolf gets a 3-second penalty, cuts through a little bit too deep into the right-hander. And let's see now, DRS wide open for Wolf now. But actually the penalties are looking great, so working for Wolf. Wolf won't be able to make the time. He needs to relax. He can just relax behind Dragon Slayer. He doesn't need to push. Oh, Wolf really needs to relax. This young man really needs to relax, otherwise he's gonna just destroy his race. As you can see now, side by side with Dragon Slayer, and Dragon Slayer just allows him to go by, which is the right thing to do because he's not competing against him. As you can see right there, Wolf only has a 3-second penalty and Dragon Slayer has a 6-second penalty, so that's not really worth the fight for. But now the interesting part is now Wolf just needs to keep it clean going up, otherwise he's gonna have Dragon Slayer sitting right. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I thought it was, okay, I thought that was one of the other drivers that Wolf could take the 3rd place position away from Drunken Irish. Drunken Irish gets another penalty yet again. Oh, 9-second penalty. So that's 6. Oh boy, Drunken Irish, you need to bring that car back home. Do not screw this up, young man. You got this. I know you got this, Drunken Irish. There we go. Wolf will be taking that 4th place position if he keeps everything nice and neat now. Hopefully he won't gather up too many penalties. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Oh dear, 2 more laps to go. Everybody needs to keep it nice and clean. Lucius just needs to keep it together, otherwise Griever will be right on top of him. It's only like a 5-second difference between the 2 drivers, and it looks like Griever is pushing really hard to try and catch up to Lucius. He's burning through the rubber, trying to make the best out of each and every corner and every lap that he's doing. DTA pits once more again. Will DTA be able to take the time away from Wolf? Because DTA was the first driver to post a real good time after the swap onto the soft compound tire. Oh, this is getting quite interesting now. It's getting quite interesting. Griever is pushing really hard. There we go. Race leader right there. First corner, bloop, disappears. Griever comes up. First corner in. There we go. Race leader, 3rd corner, bloops, disappears. Oh, this is gonna get quite interesting now. Race leader using a little bit of his ERS also. This is getting quite interesting as you're now rocking lap 31. Is Lucius gonna make a mistake and lose pole position after working so hard? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna lose it? Oh, this is an interesting one right here. Griever's pushing. He is just pushing as hard as he can with whatever he's got to try catch up to Lucius. Oh, it's down to 3 seconds now. Oh, Griever's got some real true pace right here. Oh boy, come on Griever, you can do it. Well, it's a long shot, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Drunken Irish has ruined his race. He's ruined it. What in the world? Drunken Irish, whatever Drunken Irish did, that yellow in the 2nd sector must have been Drunken Irish. That is not good. Now Drunken Irish has given the position away to Wolf. Wolf is now gonna cruise along gingerly, taking Drunken Irish Drunken Irish could have made it into top 3 positions. He just needed to bring the car home. Why? Oh, that is so hard. But at least then he does manage to finish. He does manage to get real good points this time around. Well done to Drunken Irish, managing to take good points for today's race. But definitely well done to our race leader right there, Lucius, managing to win the race after having an insane battle with Dolph. And there we go. Well done to Griever, also pushing along and getting that second place position. Just patiently waiting after that safety car restart just allowed him to really get in there. And then we do have Wolf, who's pushed through the course of that time when the safety car restarted again. He just pushed through the field, managing to place a few places up there and there. And then here we go. He finishes in 3rd place position. Nicely done for the young man. Then we do have Dragon Slayer just taking that 4th place position away from Drunken Irish. Drunken Irish, why? You could have been in 3rd place. Oh, the Irishman tends to not, always seems to be a little bit of a disappointment there for the young man. But he done quite well today, managing to snatch a few points for his team. He's looking real great today. And then we do have Dolph, unfortunately, having an incident, losing out in the places when he was in 2nd place position. And then we have Droom in 7th place, G-Funk 8th place, and in 9th place, taken by DTA, King Alpha, Dr. Duck and Baby, not managing to finish the race. But well done to Jabo the Dare Wolf. What an epic race here, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, what in the world was that? What in the world was that, hey? Yeah, see, that safety car restart really brought everything back to life again. You know, we thought we would have people just cruising along gingerly in their positions, but the safety car changed everything for us. But as you can see right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is our times and positions for today's race. And I must say, what a beautiful race we received here. Non-stop action, definitely. But yeah, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. Oh, what a beautiful day we've had today. And I hope you guys are ready for tomorrow's Formula One race. I know you guys, what you have in mind. You're thinking, hey, a Russell win? Yeah, you don't know. You don't know. We would like to get a Russell win, but he's going to have to take on Supermax. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for joining us today in the stream. And definitely enjoyed that action-packed stream. Yo, epic, I must say. That was epic. That was just epic, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, take care. And GG's definitely to all the drivers. I was just, yo, that restart was insane. Yeah. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, please do take care, and thank you for joining us on today's stream, because yeah, it's always hectic and fired up as usual. So I'll be seeing you guys next week, Wednesday. So we'll be having a real good race next week, Wednesday, once again. So I'll say good night and sweet dreams, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be seeing you quite soon, to say.